Please, let me live. You just come after her. Bang. Well, hello everyone, and welcome back to another video. Sorry for the delay. You know me. Not very prepared for the situations ahead, but what are you gonna do? And in this video, I will be talking my thoughts on HBO's The Last of Us. To contrary belief, I actually like this show. I don't know why that's contrary belief, but So, yeah, I went into this show not really thinking I would enjoy it all that much, but I did, and that's really good, because I like The Last of Us, It's an interesting little game. I've actually just started playing it. I'm not streaming it, but maybe in the future. Not now, though. So, yeah. How about we get into why I like this show? First, we'll start off with the actors. Pedro Pascal does a really good job at Joel. He looks just like him. He sounds pretty similar to him. And, just really good. I expect nothing less from the guy who played The Mandalorian, one of the best shows ever made. I'll fight you on that. It's really good. Don't spoil the third season yet, though. I haven't gotten to watching that. Anyway, next we have Bella Ramsey as Ellie. And I know a lot of people say she doesn't look like Ellie, but, she does a good job. Of course, there's not a person who looks exactly like Ellie. Scratch that. There probably is. But, Bella Ramsey's an actual really good choice. She's a really good actor. Or actress. Sorry. Yeah, there's not much to say. I think her best acting was when David got her. Man, David. He's interesting, but it's a lot more believable because she's scared, actual scared. In the game, I'm sure she is, but doesn't really portray it all that much. That's really all I have to go off of actors. There's more, like Tess and Marlene, but these two are the central focuses of the show, so I'm only gonna be really going over them. Quick mention, that scene with Tess, where the stalker got her, that made me sick. I know it's supposed to. Okay, next is kind of, this, man, I don't know how to talk about this. The only real complaint I have with the show is there's not enough zombies. This is really nitpicky with me. We only get a couple episodes with zombies, or the infected, sorry. But if you don't know Last of Us lore, the zombies are like these plants that infect ants and stuff. It's actually pretty interesting. If you want to, you can watch videos about it, made by way more professional people than me, but yeah. Sorry, but they start out as this zombie man, which are called runners. Then the next stage is called a stalker. I don't have an image of it, but they're pretty much like this, but like more stuff growing out of them. Yeah, then we get to this. Also, I don't know who drew this, but really good art. Anyway, this is called the clicker. Once they get to this stage, they can't see anything because of the stuff growing out of them. So, they use echolocation, which is really interesting. And the last stage is called the bloater, which is the clicker, but extra. He's got, the armor platings on him. And no one talks about how they're just naked all the time, it makes sense. But no, I've never heard anyone really talk about that. But, that's basically the zombies. In the show, there's just not that many of them. As of recording this, the last episode came out 2 hours ago, which, fire, but, the last time we see a zombie is in a flashback, and it's for 2 seconds, and it's this thing. We only get to see, a couple minutes of the clicker and the bloater. I feel bad this. So we only get to see the bloater in this. Like, it's really dark, and you can't really tell all the much difference. Like, you can tell it's a special kind of zombie, but you know what I'm saying. He the few minutes we get to see of the bloater, it's really awesome. Like, he rips a guy's face off, which is reference to the game, because he does that when he gets Joel or whatever. Yeah, it's really cool. But I feel like in the last episode they focused way too much on, or not that much, but there's like, also spoilers if you didn't know. In the last episode, we get to see Ellie's mom, who's voiced by the original voice actors of Ellie. But we get to see that the mom was bit, and Ellie, who was like in the womb, kind of got, I don't really know how to explain it. The mom got bit, Ellie's immune pretty much. Yeah. So Ellie is immune to like the stuff, which is the main plot of the game and the show. You're trying to get her to this girl to create a cure. And I don't know, we need to see that. You know, I would have preferred to get 9 minutes. I'm assuming 9-10 minutes or around the time we see Ellie's mom. We don't really need to, you didn't need to explain how, like, we see how Ellie got the bite. Like, it's just a little unnecessary. Or Ellie's immune. What am I saying? We don't really need to know how Ellie was immune. You know what I mean by that? Man. I'm tired. But, I feel like that 10 minutes could have gone to more zombies, you know? Infected, okay. Yeah, infected. But, like, in the game, there's, like, you fight a ton in Seattle. No, Salt Lake City. My bad. I feel like we could have gotten more of that. And way more of the bloater. We only get, like, 2 minutes of the bloater. What we see is awesome, but still only 2 minutes, really. Like, when they're traveling across America, wouldn't there be at least 1 or 2 infected? There's a lot of scenes of them walking and talking, which is fine. That makes sense because character development and all that. But I feel that could have been devoted, like, at least have a couple zombies go at the guys instead of just walking through an open field without any there. Yeah, that's just a little nitpick. I haven't done the summary story. Anyway, basically, hang on. Joel's daughter, Sarah, this isn't Joel's daughter, Ellie's not Joel's daughter, but Joel's daughter, Sarah, got shot at the beginning. Yeah, it opens up like that, and Joel and Tess are trying to do this mission so Joel can live with his brother or something like that. They changed it a little from the game, so what they're trying to do is get Ellie to the base of the Fireflies. Tess and Joel are. So Marlene can find a cure. That's what I went over. They get into a bunch of shenanigans, cannibals, the usual. And yeah, Joel gets Tess dies. Anyway, Joel gets attached to Ellie, so I have to get the story. And at the end, when Ellie's being operated on or whatever, Joel goes in, does the use and just kills everyone in there. And the last surgeon on Earth, I'm guessing. But, yeah. Marlene dies. The Fireflies disband. Ellie's alive. Joel's a liar. And it ends like that. I actually kind of I've always liked the ending of this game, because in this world, there's no good or bad, really. It's just kind of, you fight for survival, really. What Joel did was selfish, but Joel's not the hero, I think more Ellie's the main character than, well, they're both the main character, but Ellie's obviously more pure than Joel. Well, up until this, but kind of consider it not canon because this game sucks. Sorry, I just had to get that off my plate. But yeah, no good or bad, just a bunch of people fighting to survive. It ends with Joel lying to Ellie, and she knows, but she's like, oh, okay. Yeah, this show's really good. I really like season 1. The reason I say season 1 is because I know I'm pretty positive they're making a season 2 about this game. Oh God, but we can all hold hope. I'm hoping they might change a few things. Spoilers for this game, but maybe not kill Joel. I get what they were trying to do, but we're not here to talk about Last of Us Part 2. I can make a separate video once I play. Anyway, that's all I really have to say about this show. In short terms, I like it. If you like zombie stuff, you want to watch it, because there's not many of these things, but the few amount there are, they are cool. Also, my bad, I might have used fan art for this, and credit goes to the author down here. Sorry, I didn't mean to steal. I thought this was art for the game. But, anyway, that's all my thoughts on Season 1. Goodbye, everyone, and thank you for tuning in. See you at another time.